Everyone considered him the coward against Kentucky. He'd never stood one single time to prove the fan base right. His mama named him Colin, but KSR just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading old Cowherd wrong. He was only 21 when he got his start on TV. He knew that there was something more, just didn't know what it could be. One day while in Las Vegas, he got the call to the big time. Little did he know what laid in store 32 years down the road. Promise me, son, not to be a one and done. Walk away from money if you can. Now it won't mean you're weak if you live from week to week. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, stay 3 years in college if you can. There's someone for everyone, and Colin's first love was Kim Vidala. In her arms he didn't have to prove that he was a man. One day while he was working, the KSR boys came calling. They took turns at Kimmy, and there were 4 of them. Colin opened up the door and saw his Kimmy crying. Her torn pageant dress, the shattered look, was more than he could stand. He reached above his soundboard and took down Cal's picture. As the tears fell on Coach Cal's face, he heard those words again. Promise me, son, not to be a one and done. Walk away from money if you can. Now it won't mean you're weak if you have to live from week to week. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, stay 3 years in college if you can. The KSR boys just laughed at him when he walked into the studio. Franklin got up and met him halfway across the floor. When Colin turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yeller's leaving." But you could hear a mic drop when Colin stopped and locked the door. 20 years of trolling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, he let 'em have it all. When Colin left the studio, not a KSR boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Kimmy," as he watched Matt Jones fall. I promised you, son, not to be a one and done. Walk away from money if you can. Now please don't think I'm weak if I troll BB in another week. And Cal, I hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight to prove you're a man. Everyone considered him the coward against Kentucky.